Hi, welcome to our first Android tutorial. In this tutorial, we will see how to create new project in Android SDK. First, go to File menu, click on New, then Android Application Project. Here, this window is showing about the detail to configure our project. First option is showing application name. I will write here Hello World app. This application name will be visible to the end user. Another one is project name. This project name will be visible to the in Eclipse in the package explorer in this area. Another one is package name. That package names carries the Java programming style. It looks like a reverse domain name. We should because we should make sure our package name should be unique among all packages inside Android SDK and JDK. So we should write our package name in the reverse domain name. Suppose we can use our organization name siliconindia.info. So we should make sure that our package name should be unique. Next one is minimum required SDK. By default, it's showing API 8, Android 2.2, Froyo. When we click on this drop-down menu option, we can see the list of Android API label, different Android API label. I'm selecting here API 8, Android 2.2. This API label Android 2.2 is the minimum required SDK for this Hello World app. To support this application to as many devices as possible, we should select the minimum required. We should select the lowest API label. So I'm selecting the default one, API 8, that is Android 2.2 Froyo. Next is target SDK. This target SDK, by default it's showing the latest one, Android 4.4, that is KitKat. We should select the latest one because it will get this Hello World app will get the all features from 2.2 to 4.4, because every Android API version having different features. So we should get all features from minimum required SDK to the latest one. We should select target SDK as latest. Next one is compile with. Compile with, by default it's showing as the target SDK, that is API 19 Android 4.4. Compile with means this Hello World app will against with API 19, that is Android 4.4. Theme is not theme is just basically the UI style of our app. So I'm not going to select any theme style. I'm just selecting none. Now click on next. This window is showing for configure the project. Some few options it's showing, like create custom launcher icon, create activity, make this project as library, create project in workspace. First, that is create custom launcher icon. So yes, we'll have uh, custom launcher icon for our Hello World app. So I'm just checking on. Next one is create activity. What is activity we will see in the next tutorial. Just I'm unchecking this option. I'm not going to create activity in this project. We will create later. So now I'm unchecking this create activity. Next is mark this project as a library. No, we are not going to make this hello world as a library project because we are making this application for the end user, and library project used basically used in another project, so we are making this project for the end user. So I'm just unchecking this one. Next one is create project in workspace. Yes, our project, once this project will be created, the complete project directory will be stored in the workspace. So just let it be as default. Now click on next. This window is showing configure the launcher icon. By default it's showing the launcher icon that is provided by the Android framework. If we have our own icon, so we can browse from our local drive. Now I don't have any custom launcher icon, so I'm just selecting the default one that is provided by the Android framework. Now this is another option is foreground scaling, that is crop and center. By default it's crop. Once we'll select center, or we can crop, we can see the differences. In crop option it is showing much wider, and in center it's not showing wider. Next one is shape. By default it's none. If you select square, it's showing square behind the launcher icon, square background basically. When we select circle, we can see the circle background behind the launcher icon. So I'm just selecting none here. Now it's showing background color of the launcher icon. By default it's white. We can choose any one. Suppose I'm selecting this one. So once we launch this application in any Android powered device, it will show the background color for this launcher icon will be this color. So better to use default one. And now next, select whether to create an activity, and if so what kind of activity. I'm not creating any activity, so just let it be and finish. It's taking some time. Yeah, now we got our first Hello World app project. This is the project name basically. When we click on this arrow button, we can see the subfolder inside this Hello World app directory. We will see the significance of all these subfolders in later tutorial. Thanks for watching.